what? Jose, right? Jose, all this happened, right? The Aztecas got conquered, right? Why they get conquered? Do you know? This is one reason they got conquered right here. Read Exodus 20, no, give me Nehemiah 10. You know the Sabbath day? The Lord's day. Saturday, right? Today is the Lord's day, right? So what are the criteria for the Lord's day? What are the requirements for the Lord's day?
It's been a while, man.
I'm about to give you one right here. Here's one right here. Go ahead.
Nehemiah chapter 10, verse 31.
Yeah.
And if the people of the land bring ware or any victuals.
So where is items? Victuals, right? Food, right? So AMPM got food, gas, right? Electronics. These are the people of the land that got us in captivity. The people who actually took the land from you, now they have ware and victuals for you. Read.
On the Sabbath day to sell.
Which today is what? Today the Sabbath. They bring ware and victuals on when?
On the Sabbath day to sell.
To what?
To sell.
To what?
To sell.
Now what are they doing at the pump? They selling what? Gas. So our forefather, the Israelite Nehemiah, he said if they bring any ware or victual on the Sabbath day to sell,
that we would not buy it of them on the Sabbath.
He said we not go buy it of them on the Sabbath day. So guess what we shouldn't be doing on the Sabbath day? We shouldn't be buying nothing. Are you on absolutely E? Can you not drive home and wait till the sun go down? You can wait till the sun go down. Hey, big bro. Hey, big bro, right here. Hey, what's your name, big bro? AJ. Huh? AJ. What's your nationality, AJ? You black, right? And you are? You Latino, right? So black and Latino means absolutely nothing, right? So today is the Sabbath day. Did you know what today? You know the Lord's day? You know what today is? You believe in the Bible? You don't know? You believe in God? I can't really hear you with the mask on, big bro. You believe in a higher power, right? You believe in God in the Bible, right? So our higher power gave us certain rules, right? So in order to have a higher power, that means somebody who rules, somebody who makes order, right, AJ? So what orders do you follow, AJ? Is it just live life, live free? Pretty much? Yeah, go. All praises to the Lord. Watch this before you go home. Give me Luke 15:10. Watch this. Watch this. Because not only should you just go home, right? You should also come and congregate with your brothers. Right? You got a flyer, right? Because we got a lot of information. Because there's a lot of stuff that you should be doing, Jose. Like one, you should grow your beard. Did you know that? Watch this. Get Leviticus 21:5. Drop that. You should grow your beard, right? Because all this happened to us, right? All this happened to us because we went into slavery. All this happened because we went into slavery. Why did we go into slavery? Do you know? Get Deuteronomy 28. Drop that. Get Deuteronomy 28. I know I got you bouncing around, but Jose needs to know why the so-called Hispanics and Latinos, which are the 12 tribes of Israel, why they get conquered. Why do they lose their land? Why do they have to pay for water? Why do they have to pay for gas? Why do they have to pay for a car and the land and build houses and not really get paid for? Why do they have to do that? Watch this.
Bring it out.
15.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15.
Bring it out.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
The Bible says if we will not hearken, if we will not hear the voice of God. Back then they had Moses as the voice of God. Today, who do we have as the voice of God? Or what do we have as the voice of God?
Bring it out.
Huh? We have the Bible. We got the Bible. So now we got to hear what the Bible, what's coming out the Bible. Read.
To observe to do all his commandments.
Now we got to observe, meaning look and search diligently and do all his commandments. Read.
And his statutes, which I command thee this day.
So a statute is a law within the law, right? So one of the big 10s is remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. That's the 10 commandments. That's in the 10 commandments. And a statute in that is you shouldn't buy on a Sabbath day. That's the statute. Read.
That all these curses.
All these what?
All these curses.
All these what?
All these curses.
Losing your land, is that a blessing or a curse? How about losing your nationality? Is that a curse or a blessing? How about losing your heritage? It's a curse, right? So God said if we don't keep his commandments, we're going to be what?
That all these curses.
All these what?
All these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Read.
Cursed shall thou be in this city.
Now, in every city in America, who's in the worst parts of the city? What people?
Bring it out.
Is the white people there? How about the Chinese? How about that? How about do the Arabs live in the worst parts of the communities, in the cities? Where's low income? Where's high crime? Where's high STDs? Where's gangs? Who live in those places? The blacks and Hispanics. So God said, for breaking his commandments, in every city, in every captivity you go to, you should be cursed. You should get the worst foods. You should get the high crime. You should get the police brutality. You should get baby mama, baby daddy drama. You should get single parent households. And you should have gang violence out the Richter scale. Read.
And cursed shall thou be in the field.
Now in the field is work. Who work in the fields? Right, the so-called Hispanics working in the field today. At first, well, not even at first. Secondly, first they had y'all in the field. Then when they killed y'all by the millions, they came and got the so-called tribe of Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, which makes up the so-called blacks, and said, oh, we need more slaves to work in the field because we killed Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben. I'm going off the 12 tribes. We killed the tribe of Issachar, which you come from. We killed them off. So now we need to go get Judah. We need to go get Benjamin. We need to go get Levi and bring them over so they can work in the fields. For breaking God's commandments, we should be cursed in the fields. Do our brothers who work in the field, do they get paid a lot?
Some do.
Some do? In what field? I'm talking in the picking strawberries.
Yeah.
How much?
And I got a brother like he be balling.
How much he get paid an hour? Do he got health insurance? He own the company? No, he don't. Now, out of that one brother, how many other brothers do you know that don't ball like him? Exactly. So God said, as a nation of people, well, you might have a LeBron James, you might have an Eddie Murphy, you might have an Oprah Winfrey, you might have a what's his name? George Lopez. You might have them, but guess what? As a whole community, as a whole nation of people, we all at the bottom. Because of what? Because we broke God's commandments. Verse 45.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee and shall pursue thee.
All these curses go pursue us, right? So we, as the so-called blacks, we got scattered from the west coast of Africa all over here. And y'all was already over here. Guess where they sent y'all? Back over there. So everywhere that you got shipped to, you was cursed in the field, you was cursed in the city. Read.
Sir. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed.
Now, are we destroyed as a people, Jose? Nah. You got a wife?
Yeah.
How many kids you got?
Altogether, 4.
You got 4 kids, right? How many kids your brother got? Your brother?
He got 3.
He got 3, right? So we not destroyed because we still having kids, right? We still generating, right? How are we destroyed today? I'm going to show you. Watch this. Watch this. You ready? Watch this. Jose, what's your nationality? Latino. See? You destroyed. Because you don't know that you come from the tribe of Issachar. You don't know that you are from the 12 tribes of Israel. You don't know that your true nationality, the man you descend from, is Jacob, which changed his name to Israel, and he had 12 sons, and they created a nation of people. That's how we destroyed. Because guess what we used to call ourselves? Blacks, African American, or real nigga. We used to call ourselves that. So these curses, we are what? Mentally destroyed now.
That's right.
So now jump to 49.
Verse 49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far.
Now where did the Spaniards, the conquistadors, come from? Spain. Where's Spain at?
Europe.
In Europe, right? Where's Europe? On the other side of the world. Europe on the other side. Read it again.
The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth.
You hear that, bruh? The Spaniards came over here and conquered y'all and took y'all land. You see what I'm saying? He took y'all land from y'all because your forefathers and our forefathers didn't keep the commandments. If they didn't keep the commandments, could they teach us the commandments, bruh? No, they couldn't teach us. They couldn't teach us the commandments if they wasn't keeping the commandments because they didn't know the commandments to teach us the commandments. So now today we walk around and we buy gas on the Sabbath. Because we're not supposed to buy gas on the Sabbath. We're not supposed to be buying hot coffee on the Sabbath. We're not supposed to be building houses on the Sabbath. We're supposed to be worshiping the one true God who is the God of the Israelites.
That's right.
But do we do that? No. So what God had to do, he had to bring a nation from far, read.
as swift as the eagle flying.
Now, the symbol is the eagle, right? Where's that at? The symbol is the eagle. What symbol is on American money?
Bring it out.
What symbol is that? What about the Spanish? What about the Romans? What about the Greeks? So the eagles, right? The Greeks, what nationality was they? Was they white people?
Yeah.
What about the Romans? Were they white people?
Roman? Yeah.
What about the Spaniards? Were they white people?
Consider, yeah.
What about Americans that built this country? The first presidents, them who wrote the Declaration of Independence. What was their nationality?
White.
So what is God calling the white man? God said the white man's symbol go be the what? And who conquered you? The white man conquered you. Why did the white man conquer us? Read verse 48.
Verse 48.
Uh-huh.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies,
Uh-huh.
which the Lord shall send against thee.
We should serve who?
Our enemies,
Uh-huh.
which the Lord shall send against thee.
So all of us, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we are serving our enemies. We are serving the so-called white man who conquered us, who brought us over here on 1619 for you blacks, for you Hispanics who came over in 1492 and conquered you. Don't go nowhere, Jose. You gotta understand this. You gotta understand this, right? So we broke the commandments, right? Give me Zephaniah 2:1. Hey, little sis, y'all come over here and rap with your brothers real quick because we got some information that's vital for y'all. Y'all got your little brothers walking with y'all, and it's very important. Watch this. Read what you got.
Zephaniah chapter 2 verse 1.
Uh-huh.
Gather yourselves together, yea, gather together, O nation not designed.
Hey, Jose, you got to gather together. You got to come together with us because we're a nation not desired. You're not going to learn this by yourself, right? So check that flyer out and call that number, all right? Because we out here for our people, for the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
Share talents. And that's what it's about. We come together. We learn.
The Bible says constantly endure. The truth is a war, brothers and sisters, okay?
It is shout out to the issue. And before I read your letters,
You see what I'm saying? Hey, big bro right there. That's looking at the fly. Come here real quick, man. Come holler at your brother. Come holler at your brother real quick, man. Huh? You got to go. What you standing there rapping with your brother? Let me ask you this. Hey, let me ask you this. What is the most important thing in our lives? God, right? Give me 1 John 5:3. So the most important thing in our life is God, right? How do you love the most important thing in your life? How you do that? Your time, your effort. So what do you put your effort toward? Watch this. I got you. Read what you got.
1 John chapter 5 verse 3. For this is the love of God,
This is how we love God. The Bible will give us the definition.
that we keep his commandments.
No, that we just do it with all our body and soul. What we got to put our effort toward?
That we keep his commandments.
We got to put our effort toward keeping God's commandments. You know any God's commandments? Give me two. Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal, right? So now, you heard about the Sabbath day.
Yes.
That's in the 10 Commandments, right?
Yes.
Now, how do you keep the Sabbath day?
Worship on the Sabbath.
You worship on the Sabbath. Okay, what else? What else? You cooking right now. Come on around with your brother. You cooking with grease. What's another you got to put toward? Watch this. Nehemiah 10. Hey, what's your name, big bro? What's your name?
I watch it all the time on YouTube.
What's your name? Damien. Here's another effort for you. You just bought some gas, Damien?
Yeah.
Here's another effort for you to start keeping. Go ahead.
Nehemiah chapter 10 verse 31. And if the people of the land bring ware or any victual,
The people who own the AMPM is not our people. It's the people who conquered us. The Arabs, the white man, the Chinese. They bring in ware. They bring in items and victuals and gasoline on the Sabbath day. Read.
On the Sabbath day to sell.
To what?
To sell.
To what?
To sell.
Gas ain't free today.
That we would not buy it.
Our forefathers said we will not buy their dirty gas on the Sabbath.
Huh?
What'd you say?
I still gotta get to my destination.
Where your destination, home? Okay, give me Exodus 16:23, because this is what you should have did, right? Because God got everything covered. Well, what if this and what if that? God got all the answers for us. We gotta search diligently to see what God say, because guess what? What does the Christian church teach you?
Tell them the truth. I don't go to Christian church.
You don't go to church no more?
No.
Okay, what did they teach us growing up? Do whatever the hell you want, right? Just believe in Christ and everything will be all right, right?
Yeah.
Right? But that's a lie. Let's see what God say. Read.
Exodus chapter 16, verse 23. And he said unto them, this is that which the Lord hath said. Tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath.
He said tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath, which is Saturday. So Friday, right? Friday it would have been.
I got my gas yesterday.
You should have read it again.
Tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath unto the Lord. Bake that which he will bake today.
Bake meaning what? Cook yesterday. Buy yesterday. Work yesterday. But when the sun went down, you shouldn't have been doing all that. So guess what you're in the midst of right now? First John 3.
I would have missed this.
You in the midst. I'm talking about in the middle of. So you actually committing something right now. 1 John 3 and 4. This is what you committing. Watch this.
1 John chapter 3, verse 4.
Bring it out.
Whosoever committeth sin,
Whosoever commits sin,
transgressive also the law.
transgress means to break the law.
For sin is the transgression of the law.
So the law is you shouldn't buy on the Sabbath. And you just bought. So you are in the midst of sin. You are in the midst of sin, right? That's why we out here. We out here to show our people their nationality and show them what sins they in so they can repent and come out of your sin. You know what I'm saying? Now, guess what? What are you about to do right now when you leave?
Go home.
You about to go home and do what?
Take a shower.
And what else?
Eat.
What you gonna eat?
I don't know. I ain't decided yet.
You ain't decided. Give me Exodus 35. Let's see what you shouldn't eat. Let's see what you shouldn't eat.
Don't let me leave.
Hey, I ain't hold you. I ain't got you by the coattail. I'm up here holding the mic. The Lord, the Spirit of the Lord is holding you back. All praises to the Lord. And as long as you standing there, the scriptures gonna keep coming out because we out here to warn our people to keep the commandments.
That's right.
Read what you got.
Exodus chapter 35, verse 3.
Who is the true
Ye
Israelite?
shall kindle no fire throughout your habitation.
You shouldn't kindle no fire to cook throughout your habitations. Read.
Upon the Sabbath day.
Upon the Sabbath day. Today we shouldn't be cooking because the true Israelites are the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans who went into slavery on cargo slaves for breaking God's commandments.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is